the fuck you motherfuckers doing? You know, I know it's very early and I don't usually come on the live, honey, to say hello. I've been very busy, and as you know, I just physically lost my grandmother a couple of weeks ago. So I've been processing and dealing with a lot. I don't know if you can see the candles. And I wanted to come in here and put a motherfucking put up in my ass for the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? I need something to see. You gonna stand in vagina power, goddamn it. You need something to cut up in your ass for the New Year's. If you ain't got no nigga, the goddamn come up in that motherfucker and physically cut up in your ass for the New Year's, goddamn, then you got to cut up in your own ass for the new. So I got on me a jumpsuit that I wanted to cut in my ass for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying, and cutting my pussy, you know what I'm saying, for the New Year's in vagina power, goddamn it. So I don't know if you could see, I got this outfit on, goddamn it. So it can cut off in my ass like I want it to. You know what I'm saying? Cut off in my coochie. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot goddamn do at any motherfucking age, bitch. You can be yourself and do what the fuck you want to do. How the fuck you want to do it. I'm not going to stay long because I just want to tell you motherfuckers something. You see what I'm saying? That like y'all ride for me and down for me and all that bullshit. I didn't get nothing for Christmas from you motherfuckers. I didn't get no present. Now, I told y'all I asked Santa Claus and all the bitches that's hating on me to lick my ass from the back. And I know that Santa Claus is coming to see. Santa Claus came to town, goddammit. And seen me when I was sleeping and ate my ass till I was awake. And he know when I was bad or good. And he was naughty for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You see what I'm saying? Santa Claus did, but y'all did not send a bitch. Now, I don't know what the fuck you're going through, so I'm willing to excuse you. I know y'all got children. You got bills. Bitches up here with COVID from sucking goddamn COVID-19 dick and booster shot dick. And look. I get that, but I don't believe all you motherfuckers is broke, goddammit. And I didn't get crippin', tipping, and dripping in this motherfucking bed. See, y'all comes up with this shit. I'm riding for a nigga, dripping for a nigga, tipping for a nigga, goddamn dripping for a motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just glossing, flossing, for Crenshaw neighborhood. Dirty South represents motherfucking LA. Motherfucking West Coast dick came to the Dirty South and turned the real goddamn Nunu out in this motherfucking bitch and turned into a motherfucking trap house. See, that's cute and all, bitch. Bitches. But I thought y'all was my real bitches. I thought y'all was riding for me. Y'all didn't send me $2, 2 pennies to rub together, goddammit. Y'all didn't send me no boxes at the door from Amazon. Hell, y'all didn't even steal a credit card and commit some fraud to send a bitch something. Who was going to fucking know? You got your nigga card. He done went in your ass. You eased it out his pocket, goddammit, when he's sleeping. He done fucked and ate like he wanna. Y'all didn't even ease over there and do some fraud or something and send a bitch something. Now, I don't go for fraud, but this time, bitch, hey, bitch, I might be. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't send me no flower. I mean, nothing. So since you play that way with me, I'm going to play that way with you guys. I'm not finna hang over here too much. I'm finna go over where people love and respect me. I'm going to find something. I don't know if it's Instagram. I don't know where I fucking got to go to get some donations so they can fucks with me like y'all asked me to fucks with y'all and keep up. Y'all know that I have been over here recovering and going through a lot of shit, since I lost my goddamn grandma. And y'all want to play this kind of goddamn game? Y'all see that? Like the Blu-rays and stuff up there? And play games and shit with me. Y'all know that's not right. And then I really didn't like the little shit y'all fucking did when I put up the new products for Nipsey and the Leo Sage and the food, the flowers. The nigga's expensive, okay? This nigga got expensive goddamn taste. Y'all know the nigga is expensive and shit. We're stealing your money till you get your goddamn money back. bike. God damn it. Hey, Mr. 24/7 star. Wait a minute, I can't see it, baby. Hold on. The fuck I saying something? Y'all didn't watch those videos. Y'all didn't support that video. Y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't want to buy products, and I understand if you cannot afford to buy the products. That's not what I'm saying. That's a different thing. When what you say, I'm off work and we'll watch this later, but I do have a request. Are you able to speak with Sylvester, the disco queen? I love Sylvester, but babe, I haven't done a reading on him, and right now, like I say, I'm going through my own stuff, and I'm processing losing my grandmother 2 weeks ago. Okay, my grandmother just put in the ground on it was last week actually, well, on the 30th, December the 30th. So no, I'm not trying to talk to a lot of other people that are physically dead, but I love Sylvester, and so he probably won't be hard to talk to. He, she, I love Sylvester. But at this point, I'm not trying to spend time with other people that are physically dead. When I lost my grandmother, who raised me the first part of my life, and it wasn't always great, as you know, from what I'm sharing to you. So I have to take care of me. I am a human being. And thank you, Delisha. If you can post my cash up, because my girl is probably working today. She's busy. So she can't post right now. So I'll be back soon, but she can post it. I know she's busy this early in the day. I really didn't know I was coming this early in the day. I just kind of felt like saying hello to you and Happy New Year to you, bitch. And that I don't like the way you all have treated me for the goddamn holiday. As well as what I'm going through. I mean, I thought y'all love me. You love my products and everything that I do. But you won't even show me no love on, Christmas and shit. And I didn't even get donations for New Year's. You said we're going to get you on the TS Madison. Oh, well, she's got to want me on there. Oh, Lord, child. That's wonderful. I know, doing very well. TS Madison doing very well. Wonderful. But I didn't like how y'all watched. The people that watched the videos when I put the new products up, it was on like 100 views, 200 views, 67 views. I really couldn't understand that. But then you always want me to get in somebody's business and do a reading on someone that you don't know that wouldn't even skeet nut in your motherfucking face. Wouldn't even skeet nut in your motherfucking face if they met you and fucking knowed you or get their boyfriend to skeet on you, bitch. But y'all want me to do that, and I'm supposed to do that like I'm not even a fucking human being. And then something happens to me, you're not available. You don't want to be bothered. And then the way people were doing, I wish somebody would come in here today because you won't be in here anymore. And when I was expressing what happened to me as a human being and a spirit being, mental, emotionally, and my feelings, people were in here. So what happened to Slim 400? So what happened to Selena? So what happened to Marty the ruler? Shit that I don't have anything to do with and that I wasn't interested in at the time, because I have my own death with my beloved grandmother. Even though we went through our shit, that's still my fucking grandmother, and that's the first one and that's the only reason I would let my grandmother slide with a lot of shit. The main reason I would let my grandmother do shit to me and take money from me and cuss me out, because and I never hit my grandmother. Oh, thank you, Courtney. You said I love the shampoo gifts, helping my scalp. The exfoliator works well. Oh, see, I love it. Y'all don't be saying nothing to let people know that my products really work very well. And I appreciate you saying that in the live so people can go back and see it. I would let my grandmother slide with a lot of things, even though she broke my heart many times. And the main reason some people might say it's crazy, I don't give a fuck, is because my grandmother was there when I was in Pampers, and my mother left me with her in the projects downtown Atlanta. She loved me, fed me, took care of me, kept me fat and healthy. She was the only one that knew how to comb my hair and my skin. She would take the time to do it. Thank you, Tisha, baby. Thank you for putting my cash up there. No, I don't think that, baby. That might be the old. No, you're right. Alex K. Tyler. And then they'll see me wearing this blue. When they go to Alexis Tyler, because they had closed my one, you'll see the other one with the blue on. You'll know the Cash App is mine. Okay, so I would let her slide because she took care of me when I was a little bitty baby. Yes, that 24 gold cream. That's my top seller, along with my cherry chocolate buttercream. And some people have asked me, and it's quite pretty, I infused the cherry chocolate buttercream for the hair and the body with 24K gold flicks. So it looks like it has a coat of 24K gold running through the beautiful yellow cherry chocolate buttercream. I love the cherry chocolate, the yellow shea butter more than the white. So I just like the way it looks, that beautiful sunshine yellow. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, I was very, very disappointed in you all and how y'all basically looked over me. But I realized the people that can't do it, I'm not talking to you. I realize you got issues. Some people might be unemployed, having children scrape by for the Christmas. But every fucking body, every goddamn body couldn't send me a motherfucking thing for goddamn Christmas. But y'all always come over here where you at and I miss you. Where's the next video? Well, you know what? Now I'm finna treat y'all the way you fucking treat me. I'm not going to come over here on a regular basis. And I'm not doing all those readings anymore because, like I said, I'm doing my own reading on my own life with my own grandmother. And I've been thinking of her every day. She's been here, even though she's physically buried in Texas. She comes here and she's hanging with me. Her mother is here. I knew her mother, which was my great grandmother. And they're both here. Some other relatives came in here that I hadn't seen since I was a little girl and visited her and just, you know, thinking about stuff that she did and, you know, laughing with her, laughing at her. And of course, my grandmother doesn't regret, thank you, General, energy vampires. And that's why I'm just backing up. I'm tired anyway. I've done enough to show you that I'm not crazy. I'm not obsessed with Nipsey to the point. Now, I do love him. I do fixate. So if you want to say it's an obsession, I'm obsessed. Okay? You want to say I'm in love with him? I'm in love with him. I think about him every day. I light his candles every day. I'm always doing what he asks me to do. But the thing is, I'm not crazy, though. Because everything I said he told me to say, and I heard him say, and I see him say, has been correct, has been accurate. So if you call that crazy, and you call that obsessed, or something just came up, I'd rather be obsessed than crazy. I don't care what you think about it. I don't care what you say about it. I'm still going to do the fuck. Oh, what the fuck are you? I'm killing you as soon as I get off the fucking live. You know to zoom your fucking black ass around in here while I have the camera on. But as soon as and you're swatching your ass and your wings around me because you know I'm on camera like children show out when you got company on the phone. But when I get off, I'm raiding your ass down till you drown in rage. You understand? I don't know if it's a fucking fly or gnat. I don't know what the fuck it is. You got me hit. I haven't even opened my door. I don't know how the fuck. No. Flounce your ass. This must be a dirty nigga. It's a dirty nigga or dirty nigga bitch because instead when I said I love Neil and they love and obsessed with him, that's when this thing comes out of nowhere, flying, flapping his stinking ass around it. Come back. Now you're hiding. Come back, goddammit. Because excuse me, I talk to animals. Sometimes I have to cuss the animals out. Did you see I wasn't playing when I talked about the dog and I had the old pictures of the dog up there just against me. Talked about the dog on the bottle, on the molly, dick hard. Getting his dick sucked, goddammit, and drinking him some motherfucking. I asked myself, so what's that cool light? Don't tell me now that's some Miller light. I put the picture up there. I don't have a reason to smoke now because I don't have stuff flying around in here. I keep my doors and windows down and shit. I don't know how to fuck his ass. Must be a Hank. A dirty motherfucking ghost or something, man. Cause I won't fucking cook for them, marry them, talk to them, fuck them. See, hey, you see now. All these shows, I have never seen that buzzing around and switched his ass around to me as he was flying away. I used to see that shit. He did that shit and said that shit and with that shit when I was saying that shit about Nipsey. But, you know, like I said, about my grandmother. She's been talking and I was thinking about how she is. But then, like I said, my grandmother's off the chain because it's stuff like people... Y'all say, I know y'all think I wouldn't make stuff up like this, you know, with my grandmother. Because I showed you the dog, Zeke. His name's Zeke. My son calls him Zeke the Freak. Zeke. No, he fine messing with me. He better get off on it. I can't see him. Cause he know what it is. It's me and you. It's me and you, bitch. It's me. I don't. You might be a messy nigga because you did. I'm talking about niggas. So you a messy nigga. So you done sent one of your flies in here, but that's all right. Cause I'm gonna kill your ass dead. I'm gonna kill you slow. I'm gonna drown you in that raid, and I just want to see you flapping around and shit with your wings. And then I'm. Oh, okay. See, bugs will do that. Watch it. If you don't have them and they start coming in or some buzzing around your damn head, there's a difference if your ass stink, okay? But I just had a bath, goddammit. They don't come in here every day. That's what I'm really shocked about the fuck what I just. I don't know what the fuck that was. See, now it's quiet. Now it's got them high. See, that's why I'm saying with my grandmother, because she's crazy like that, and I saw her snap them. They would come at a certain time. She would hit flies, and she always had an immaculate house, even though we were in the projects. No roaches, none of that. And if she got them, I got to make sure it's raid. I don't think it was a fly, because it didn't make a beat. Or I don't know if it shut that down. They turned his ass to me and fucking flew off. See, it's not that, you see. You have to curse them because I told y'all before. Them roaches will challenge you. Them bugs will challenge you. Crickets will rats, frogs. I done been challenged by all kind of animals in my house. Frogs done came in here. Goddamn, a Geico lizard came and challenged me. And wouldn't leave. So I don't make them leave. I let them say. But I got one in a jar. I keep them. Thank you, Young. You said you're good. What you're doing is great. I remember one time I was thinking about when I was pregnant, how my grandmother protected me when I was a baby and the first 12 years of my life. And then when I got pregnant, we were over in the West End area. And I was 5 months pregnant, but I was so depressed, like I told you before when I created the skin products and got rid of the stretch marks and stuff. It's a little lizard, a real lizard about this long. It looks like a Geico lizard. I came downstairs and I looked in the bathroom. I felt something. I looked down. The lizard is doing me like this. He's looking up at me like what the fuck I'm doing, And so we had a standoff, but because he's so cute, I was like, you're so cute. How the fuck did you get in here? Before that, it was a baby frog, and they're so cute when they're the little bitty frog, but I this little big. And I said, oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. And I put it in a jar. It scooted back. I said, I'm not going to hurt you. And I put it in a mason jar, put the holes in it, and I started putting, I asked another spiritual person about it. They said, don't kill the frog, because the frogs are good luck. So if you want to keep it, but please, when you get, yes, you're right. She said, frogs, good luck. Feed it, give it some water. But if you're going to get rid of it, put it outside. Don't kill it. Because they're very good luck. They're sending a message to you. The spirits are sending a message to you to send the frog. So I got it to jump in the jar. I only kept it a few hours. Aren't they cute? The baby went, it's about this big. I said, look at you. You're so pretty. You're so cute. Look at you, the little bitty thing. And when I'm sucking that, he's looking up at me. I'm like, I'm not going to hurt you. Just get in the jar. Because I don't want you jumping all over and I can't find you and I end up squishing you by accident. Because you're like a dark green. You blend into stuff in the house. He jumped in and it was raining. So a few hours later, I blessed it. And I thanked it for spending time with me. And I put it back outside. And it's so cute. It stood there a little while and it just started hopping around. And in the yard, so I let it hop around. I see everything here. I see chipmunks. I see snakes. The frogs. The lizards. I see everything here. And that's one reason why I loved it, and I love the trees. I just love nature. Even though back in the day, when we were in the projects, it was trees. There was an older couple that were so in love. They clearly were twin flames. They loved each other. Because they were in their 70s, and they had been together their whole life. Her husband grew, not her, he grew beautiful rose bushes. And I would go up there and talk to them. She would sit on the porch and watch her husband prune the bushes. So even though I was little in the ghetto, in the hood, back then it was white people living in the hood. It was elderly people living in the hood. They had nice grass in all the yards. They lawn mowed the yards, cut the grass every week, had flowers, bushes. Everything was beautiful in the 60s. and 70s in the projects in Atlanta. I don't know about other places, but we never had the high rises. They're just like apartments, like townhouses. And I would just, my grandmother let me go up there because it was right there in the same spot. And they would love for me to come up there, and I would just stand there because he had, they let him have the end, the same end, just opposite sides of the sidewalk. They let my grandmother have the end patch of property for our veggies. They let them on the other side of the sidewalk have the property for the flowers and rose bushes. I'm talking about this guy had blood red roses, white roses, peach roses, light pink, all of these beautiful species of tall rose trees in the projects. So that's why I'm not ashamed of saying, hey, that's where I come from. I can't lie to you because that's where I come from. I don't have another story for you, sorry. But I'm not going to try to hide it and then somebody else has to bring it up. Oh, she's this and that, this bitch. Yeah, I sure did. That's not who I am. That's not where I genetically and cosmically and spiritually come from. That's where I physically was. I know the difference. That's not who I am. That's not what I am. Okay, so I've been just thinking about her because I know she's here, because I think about her all day, every day, and I listen to what she has to say to me. Because, like I said, it's clear to you, she sees it's not what she thought. She's not with Jesus. There's Jesus with the long hair on the streets of gold with her mother, where she said she was looking forward to going to heaven and walking the streets of gold and singing church songs and hanging around the throne all day. Yeah, she knows that's not true. So she's here and she's telling me things, and I'm really having a mixture of emotions. I'm not going to get into all the things right now. And then my son admitted some things. My cousin, who's in Texas, where they had her body, she told me some things, and I'm just processing them. And it goes back into vagina power, mother daughter drama, because my mother's a piece of shit bitch. Okay, she's my biological mother, but she's not a mother. She's not a woman. She's not a teacher. She's not the one that loved her children and her children's best friend. She's a piece of shit bitch. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel about what I just said. If you scared, go to church because the remix hurt. Get your fucking ass off the fucking page. And there are people that give birth to children and then terrorize them and do what they can to destroy them. So if your experience is not mine, this is my life, this is my experience, I'm processing it. If you come over here with that Jesus shit, I'm telling you, this show is not for you. It's a real life, in your face, grown woman show. Get the fuck off the motherfucking live. And when it's not live, don't put your fucking Bible thumping ass motherfucking comments here, because that means you don't know the Bible. Because it clearly says in the Bible, parents, do not provoke your children to wrath. It says honor them and respect them, that your days may be long. But it also says do not provoke your children to wrath. I don't owe you respect. If you gave birth to me, and as soon as you put me out, you throw me here, you throw me there, you abuse, you degrade, and then you go and do shit to my son. And I'm really processing how deep, because I didn't know it all. Like my son is telling me, Mama, I thought that hanging around relatives, and they giving me alcohol, they give me drugs and stuff. I thought they were cool and you were not cool. And the stuff that you wouldn't do, that they let me do. And I didn't tell you at first. And now that he's grown, he's telling me these things. My cousin said some of the stuff to me that she knew about it. And I'm just like, because my grandmother's a nosy, messy ass bitch. You see what I'm saying? My grandmother's messy than a motherfucker. She'll sit there and tell you, should I put them out? I'm tired of them using me, abusing me. But then she'll let people stay in the house. Get on the motherfucking phone. Get on, that's right, AKT Queen Drip, AKA Boss Bitch, and this motherfucker, all that boss hag, and whatever you want to call me, bitch, just call me boss first. Because the word hag doesn't offend me, because I know what it means. Especially since I know I don't look like one. Hag, it's been a hellish, 2 words I got, hellish and heavenly ascent, H for hag. A, The H, again, two words. It's been a hellish, heavenly, A, ascension to a set. G, to my godhood self and the goddess self. Waking up the goddess and the God. That's what HAG means to me. Hey, but just put boss on it. See that coming? Oh, heck, not so. I love it. I love it. Because many women have lived as long as me and longer. And younger women make fun of them and they cry and they're depressed and they're hurt. And it's because it's something on them that they don't like or maybe make them feel old, that they look old, but they don't do anything about it. See, I make my products and everything I make that I sell, I use. I have no problem with plastic surgery, no problem with nips and tucks and body work and all that. I will do all of that. Have no problem getting that done. I haven't had the face at this time, but I don't have a problem doing those things. You don't let anyone else define you because there's a reason. When someone starts to call you that, either they just don't like you or you've done something to piss them off, or they don't like what you're doing and they're trying to talk you down. They're trying to make you stop what you doing or what you saying or who you fucking with. Because now I know plenty of older women that's fucking younger men. I have men asking, young men in their 20s and 30s, it shocked me, asking me about sexual relationships with women in their 50s and 60s, older than me, and they're addicted to these women and that motherfucking GWP. See, it's a difference in some old pussy and some woe out pussy and some long pussy. Because a lot of you women that are younger got woe out, wide, long pussies, and a lot of y'all ain't in no relationships, no nigga. They just fucking y'all, and a lot of them niggas y'all fucking, and this era is fucking women's and men's, and a lot of y'all women's is letting men lay up with men's and women, and they won't commit to you, and they fucking you all kind of way with anybody, and your pussy is long as this damn goblet right here. You got a goblet pussy with all kind of goop goblins trapped down in the motherfucker. See, it's a difference when you got GWP. GWP is grown woman pussy, not egg pussy. Goddamn, that GWP where you sit on it, you go celibate on it, you go dark on that motherfucker. You don't let. Nah, I ain't no sugar mama because I don't pay no motherfucking nigga. Because I know young women that pay niggas, goddamn it. And now, I don't know what the fuck you trying to say, Rich, or you trying to be slick funny with that motherfucking shit. Now, because you ain't talking about me, goddamn it, because I don't pay no fucking nigga. I don't have to. There's nothing to do with your age. Especially when I know that it's a lot of these young women taking care of these niggas, move the niggas in. Nigga ain't paying no rent. At least, excuse me, he's not paying rent with no money, like cash, like in, like coin. The nigga ain't paying with no crypto coin. Nigga ain't paying with no debit card. Nigga ain't even out motherfucking stunting to bring no money back. He's paying with dick almighty. Dick. See, that's not an age thing, okay? So don't say that shit and talk about that shit when you come over here. Because that has nothing to do with a chronological age. That has to do with the attitude and the age of your mind and the age of your ass and the age of your motherfucking pussy, okay? So that's not what I said. So you can call me, you know, say, yeah, you know, the niggas is pimping these bitches at all ages. From young to middle age to old. They's pimping. And a lot of these niggas is sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass and fucking the bitch. And the bitches are knowing that they're doing it. They're knowing it until you got some real nasty, fucked up ass black bitches out here. I'm not saying they're not doing it in all races, but y'all think, oh, a black woman wouldn't do this and a black woman wouldn't take that so-called classified as black. You's a motherfucking lie. A lot of these bitches is nasty as hell. You know, speaking of that, I know a lot of y'all, I don't know if everybody in Georgia or everybody state got to send their children back to the elementary schools and middle schools and high school on these goddamn school buses. These yellow school buses, because y'all really need to watch these school buses drive. Let me not say watch the school bus, goddammit. Watch these stinking ass school bus drivers that drive these school fucking buses, because a lot of these school bus drivers is stinking in their ass, stinking in the pussy, stinking up off in their ass. Why? Because these bitches drive niggas too. I'm talking about niggas too. They drive good. They let you homeschool and you don't have to drive them on them fucking school buses. I'm saying buses. Because when they park them school buses out there at the Board of Education, where they fucking park them at, it's a lot of school buses that line up and qualify for what the fuck I'm motherfucking saying. Cause I know somebody that was driving the school bus and he had to quit driving the school bus. They ran the Masons, the Master Masons that were also school bus drivers. Okay, well, if you used to drive the school bus while under school 23, I don't know about how you gonna feel about me when I talk about pussy, dick, and NUT. Driving around on the yellow school buses while they trying to supposed to be teaching the little children to do they goddamn coloring book and play with they horsey. Ride they horsey. Ride they little fucking wagon and pull it along. They up there riding dick and pussy all on the motherfucking school bus and fucking people mama that they got these children on the bus. They fucking they mama and sucking dick. Fucking men's fucking boys. Women pretend to be housewives and go to the little league class and shit. Fucking the school bus driver and fucking the little league coach. Helping their son to the big league by letting him fuck her with a big dick all in her mouth and in between her motherfucking knees sucking on NUT. You see what I'm saying? My friend, okay, he found out the hard way. He's driving the goddamn school bus. This stinking bitch that looks sweet and innocent and real petite and little, talk real sound, like this, like this. Watch a bitch that's always very polite and can't like them PK, them preacher childrens. Preacher kids. See, I was a preacher kid. But see, I wasn't doing all that. I wasn't fucking as a teenager and shit. People tried to fuck me in the family, but I wasn't fucking and voluntarily throwing my legs up at 15 and 16, getting fucked in the butt. I didn't know nothing about that. When I got pregnant, I fucked at 19, got pregnant with my child. But a lot of them preach, see, when they, yes ma'am, no ma'am, read their Bible, stand there and quote scripture. Because see, their mama's making them do it. Their daddy's making them do it. The family and the structure and society is making them do it. They're not usually preachers because they choose to be, and they can't do nothing. So they ass be locked up and stowed up, sweating in the ass because they wear them tight ass drawers and all kind of shit, and talk about putting you in chastity belts and taking you to the doctor to get your pussy checked once a month to make sure you ain't fucking and all that. So when they talk so soft and slow and they get out but by themselves, this might have been a preacher kid, this bitch that my friend telling me about. She was driving, a little petite girl, driving the fucking school bus. But after they drive the school bus, all the school bus drivers, these groups on them, men and women, they have little parties on the side and fuck each other. Go to a certain club, had a juke joint, liquor, smoking crack, snorting powder, fucking each other. And everybody know who was who hoe. They fucking who wife. 2 or 3 of us fucking the other nigga wife that drives the bus. But then this little motherfucker here, this stinking bitch right here, she could not wait. So when they had the buses, Paul, you supposed to disinfect your goddamn bus and get a bucket of water with soaps and shit and Lysol and line up. This bitch needed Red Devil lie skeeted up in her ass. You see what I'm saying? Because instead of her watching the bus seats down and all underneath there, her ass juice done got all up under the back of the seat and went up under the cracks of the crevice. Bus stinking like a motherfucker, man. Everybody know it was her goddamn bus. I mean, because everybody had a bus assigned to them and a certain number. They know when you see that number on her bus, she stank. The bus is a she. God damn it, cause her pussy drives the bus. So I'm gonna call the bus a she, and I'm gonna say she stank, and that trail of funky beats, funky beats, funky beats, it's just traveling through her ass, and she done anointed, not anointed, anointed. Like somebody take that olive oil and preach anoint your head and you fall back. She anointed that school bus with the juices that fall down out of her stinking ass. See, a lot of little people stink up in their ass. You think, oh, they little, they fit, and their stomach ain't big, they ain't got no weights up in them. This bitch is a goop gobbler. The bitch likes to eat nut and have 2 or 3 niggas bust her in the mouth and in her throat and tonsils and bust her in her fucking guts. This other bus driver did this bitch like this. Every week she done get the children off the goddamn bus. They done, hey mommy, skipping, hey mommy, look at my paper, They trying to tell their mama about the good shit they done fucking did before they got on the goddamn school bus. Then they get off the motherfucking school bus. She come back over. There's another male bus driver waiting for her. The children know it was stinking, as the parent would complain about the bus was stinking, but they didn't know how the bus, goddamn it, got stinking. They didn't know that the bus driver ass had anointed and fumigated all the seats with her stinking ass. See, he comes up there, gets on her bus. This bitch, oh hi, and Nana, how you doing? And hi guys, y'all have a good day. Talking soft like that. Mouth little. How you doing? Asshole yay wide, goddamn it. Wide than a motherfucker. Wide than this goddamn China plate right here. You hear me? I hate to use my China plate as an example because I almost think about that stinkiness on my goddamn plate. She gets on the bus, pulls her drawers down round her ankles, hish her damn ass up on the fucking bus seat. Because she was little enough to put her knees up on the seat, face down, ass up. That's the way I fuck on the bus. So see, she puts her, I guess she want to make sure she don't shake or move or knock the motherfucker out. So she wraps her, put her hand back around her feet, around her ankles to get a good grip. This nigga fucking her all in her asshole. All up on the motherfucking school bus. Where them children carry their backpack and sheet bending over getting fucked doing the Tootsie Roll. All in her stinking ass with no kind of fucking rubber. And she just, but I tell you, don't you like this dick in your ass? Yeah, that's a man. Fuck me in the ass. Yeah, yeah. This nigga going down in this lady guts. So deep, starts stanking in the fucking bus. He fucking in her guts so deep, put her stinking ass to sleep. Just like you got them Raid bombs, when you turn that Raid bomb on and you have to get out the house and cover your furniture with plastic. My grandma used to do that. Fumes shoot all around the goddamn room, and you come back in the house a few hours later, roaches every motherfucking well. Done killed them all and fumigated the house and shit. This bitch ass started shooting fumes and funk. She probably had funk up in her ass from when she was probably about damn 4 years old on the training pot wearing a goddamn pepper because she, like the nigga had a big, long dick and she was real little, so the nigga kind of tall and heavy like. Yes, chitlin guts getting fucked in the butt on the school bus. On the yellow goddamn school bus, goddamn it. While she, yeah. I don't know, he might have went too deep that time because she kind of got a little bit. Because she already little, but her asshole is big. And he just slamming down while her ass is tilted up. Thank you, baby, for putting my cash up. Then head down, she just screamed, yeah. And he's telling me this shit. And I'm saying, what? Wait a minute, the fucking Board of Education? They sucking dick up there and fucking in the empty. He said, yeah, in the empty box. And they were trying to get him initiated into a Mason, and he didn't want to because some of the niggas was fucking niggas in the ass on the bus and eating nut and tearing their guts up. So it's bitches getting their guts. I don't know why she didn't want to get fucked in the pussy, but he's fucking her in her fucking asshole, and you could tell the bitch like she wasn't saving that shit for him, like it was a surprise or something. Her ass over big and wide and deep and yay long down deep in that. Like I'm talking about, like talking to it, like putting something on her. Goddamn it! Like he's stepping down in the fucking basement that I ain't thinking dick walking all down in her motherfucking ass. And Malarkey, don't you worry about what the fuck this malarkey is. Take your motherfucking stinking dick in the booty ass off my motherfucking page, bitch. That's what the malarkey is, ho. I guess you must be the bitch I'm talking about, goddammit. And you don't want your husband had a boyfriend. But this man that was fucking on the bus was not her boyfriend. He just serving dick. She didn't think nobody knowed about that goddamn shit. And then got up. It's clear he done shot nut all in her motherfucking behind, her posterior, as them old people said down here. Clear she did not take no enema, no douche, didn't drink her no green drink and no herb and stuff to flush her ass. I can say the whole bus was stinking. Then she pulled her drawers up with her asshole just leaking. Butt leaking with nut, intestinal fluid, and booty juice and stuff. Just pull her drawers up. My crazy bus driver, co-rock, used to tell the lady, the bus driver, I'm ready for some. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm not fucking lying. Up there fucking people, and I ain't gonna say women, I said peoples, because niggas fucking niggas, niggas fucking bitches, bitches fucking bitches. But then again, really a lot of bitches weren't really fucking bitches without no dick involved. So they doing threesome and shit. My friend wasn't no Mason, but all the Masons that were together, they tried to get him in the crew. And then he said that he found out because he said when he got in his bus, he would drive his bus. Everybody liked him. Women would try to holler at him. They put their children on the bus. He didn't holler at them. He would just work, make his money, go home. He would disinfect and clean his bus. But then he said, all of a sudden, like they had asked him to be a Mason and get in a sex group and shit, fuck niggas. And when they see he didn't fuck no niggas and didn't want to fuck no bitches, all of a sudden, he gets on the bus, it's smelling like ass all in his bus. And he wondered why his bus stinking, smelling like somebody like real hard, stiff, concentrated, bagged up ass, like real funky, hard ass in his bus. And so I'm saying, huh? Your bus smell like ass and booty and shit. I'm laughing and I'm saying, are you serious? Your bus smells like somebody's booty? He talking about, yeah, every fucking day. He said, I don't understand it because I have the keys. You know, everybody got their keys to their bus. He said, I scrubbed my bus down. I scrubbed the seats all behind the seat. He said, like the funk done climbed over and behind the seat. Like somebody played musical chairs with their ass on that boy's seat. Just went, hopped around, goddammit. Played the music. I don't know, they sucking, they getting fucked in now. And then after they, somebody, a couple fucking, a Jack and Dick or something on a bus seat, then move around after a certain rhythm or something on the seat, like musical chair, busting nuts and coming round and then do it on another chair. I said, Ricky, my friend named Ricky talk. I said, Ricky, you motherfucking lying. I said, I ain't never heard no shit. He said, I'm serious, Alexis. Every morning I get in there, if I don't scrub it down, when I left and checked out, said it was stinking, it smelled like ass. To be on our block for lunch touring tricks on her school. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them people freaking that drive them buses. So he said it kept happening after he would scrub it down real good, because you know you can't. I think when you put them in a yard, they lock it. You can't just go in and out of your bus. He would come back in the morning. The bus is funky again. And I said, well, if the buses are locked in, the Board of Education, basically a federal building in a parking lot, if somebody's doing that, it ain't no booty hole freak or funky freak jumping through. I said, it's somebody that worked there. He said, that's what I'm talking about. He said, so he went to the supervisor. He said, I want to talk to you, but please, can you keep this in confidence? Because I think that some employees are doing this to me, like targeted me. See, the supervisor was a Mason too, and he knew all these men who had tried to recruit my friend. And he said, okay, I promise you, I'm going to keep this in confidence. He sits in front of, he said, I scrubbed my bus down. I followed procedure. I worked like you told me to. He said, you ain't got no complaints to you. He said, when I come in the morning, unlock the door, like, it just felt like booty, like real stinking butt. Butt and ass. Just butt all in my school. Just butt. And just funky and just shit. Like somebody rubbed their ass on my bus seat. So he don't, of course, you know, the supervisor, you know, them smug, educated motherfucker that work for the Board of Education and shit. Wow. So that's interesting. So why would you say that? I mean, so Ricky, you, okay, Kayla. So you're, wait a minute. He's not moving. No facial expression. Turn the TV down and shit. I mean, so you're saying to me that you believe some other employees are getting in your bus after you scrub it and you close down for the day and turn your keys in. And they go in there and pull their pants down to their knees or their ankles. Pull their drawers all the way down, or you think they eat a meal or something. Or take a laxative and open their ass cheek real wide as they sitting down. So when they sit down on the bus where the children sit, they asshole got direct contact with your bus seat. Is that what you're saying to me, Ricky? And then start sliding up and down the bus seat and rotating their ass to put human waste and booty juice all over your butt. And Rick said, that's exactly what I'm saying. And he said, he's treating him like he's crazy, like this is far out. And so he keeps reporting it. He said, you can go in the bus and smell it before I watch you and see what I'm talking about. So, the supervisor didn't say nothing else to him. Like a month or so went by. And then the supervisor said, Ricky, can you come? I want to speak to you for a minute. Come in, sit down. He locked the door. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I'm going to show you something. And please, this is confidential. Don't say anything to anybody because they don't know at this time. He said, yes, sir. He sat down. He said, we put a camera on the bus. I'm getting ready to replay the tapes to you. The same black bitch I'm telling you about went in that boy bus with one of them Masons that were fat with a big ass stomach and old and married. They had been doing it. They got together and did an ass seat rubbing ritual on that man bus seat. On their ass, but both of them pulled. She did it too. Pulled. He's watched. Look, I can't make this shit up, okay? That's why I know, because he saw it. He didn't, the supervisor didn't say what they were going to do. They had cameras and they got this shit on tape. He's watching her going, coming on the bus and looking very harmless. Put her pocketbook down. He comes in. Yeah, booty juice. Bandits. Booty seat bandit. Bus booty bandit. Booty bus asshole bandits, goddammit. Get they booty bus on the bus and then spread booty juice and lust on the children's seat, goddammit. Watched her. She gets in there. He didn't think it was her. The supervisor was embarrassed and he apologized. He's like, I can't believe that this happened. If you want to tell me, I never would have believed this shit. He said, I didn't believe you, but I had to We taped it. So he probably heard that shit before, you know. She skips in. They're giggling and then they start kissing, rubbing on each other. She then puts her purse down. She starts unbuttoning her pants, pulling them down, pull her drawers down, bent over, hish, her ass cheek up, cupped her fingers in it and opened her ass cheek wide. And as she opened it, she's sitting down, get her asshole on the seat and start rubbing her ass on that boy, on that boy butt seat. Because he didn't want to fuck her and wouldn't talk to her. Thank you, Teacher Clark, with my catch up there. Then the nigga, fat and stinking looking like he got a lot of backed up shit in his bowels to give. You know what I'm saying? Like Barry White, I got all my love to give. Spread his stinking ass. Sit down with his ass cheek on, pull his drawers down, and start rubbing. They both on different sides. She in the front, on the left, he on the right. She getting the cue from him. Rubbing his ass, and then they, like they doing electric slide. Sliding back and forth, and they stinking ass. Up and down, just gliding like they on a, like they coming down a hill on one of them sleighs for Christmas. Just sliding and gliding all on that man, cheering butt seat, just getting their ass, and it was just stinking. Then, after they did that, that's when he busted her ass on. Oh, yeah, got up. I guess that turned them on to do that to that man. Because that man didn't want to play that game. Then she bends over, grab her ankles, and he fucking her on her asshole. All on the fucking bus seat. That's how I know what she said. Because he seen it on, he was watching on the tape, you could hear it. And the supervisor was watching, and he was just like, while my friend was looking at it, he had his head down. He said, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I can't, he said, they will be fired. And they were fired. He said, he saw her later, ran into her in the store. She put her head down. She went look at him because she knew that he knew. Right? And the man kept apologizing. He kept his job, but he left on his own. After that, he said that really, really hurt him, but he wasn't the only one they did it to. So clearly it was some asshole freaks. They like, she didn't focus on her pussy. She focused on her asshole, and then the nigga focused on his ass. I think he go both ways too. A old Mason get fucked all off in the ass where I don't like they had a asshole fetish or a booty fetish, booty seat contact fetish. They like to do that on that bus seat and just go around and just like to spread their ass and and do a bust down. Well, some people I can say like fucked in the ass. I understand you like to get fucked in your ass, but I mean, why you got to go put that on people's chair? So guys, just watched Alexa's video on her daddy, Jackie Wilson. What do you mean if you want to, I don't understand, if you want to get a good laugh about me talking about my father? I never talked about my father in a way that was funny. Like, what do you mean? Like, funny how? You want a good laugh? Watch me talking about my father? Am I misunderstanding you? So I'm going to just withhold any feedback to you. Tell me, what are you talking about? You said, guys, just watched Alexa's ALEXXY. My name is ALEXYSS video on her daddy, Jackie Wilson. I've never said anything funny about my father or insulted my father. So what do you mean, Latricia Morel? Because maybe I'm taking you wrong. I'm going to wait for your response. Because I don't want to take you wrong. Especially when, I'm going through what I'm going through and I'm processing things and I'm kind of emotional, kind of off a little bit. So I could be offended for no reason. So can you please explain to me what you're talking about? You got a good laugh about me talking about my dad? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I'll wait. Latricia Morel? I'm waiting for you to respond because I don't want to take you wrong. I don't see your response. Because I know you're not making fun of my father. I don't see the response. Okay, I've given you time to respond because I'm holding my tongue because I just want to make sure that I didn't perceive you wrong. You're making fun of my father? You're making fun of me? I just want to be sure. I still don't see your response, Letitia. Latricia Morrell, Morrellu. Was funny about my father and me. I keep going to the bottom trying to get the new responses to see what are you talking about because I'm probably misunderstanding you. And I do that sometimes. Latricia Morrell. You said it's your favorite video, so maybe I'm taking you wrong. You're talking about my father. I've never spoken about my father like in a funny, haha kind of a way. So I'm waiting for you to respond. Thank you, pretty Rasta. Latricia, what do you mean? Like my video about my father was funny? Well, if she didn't mean any harm, Sadaya L., then she should explain. Because I've never made fun of my father. So I'm waiting, because am I going to leave this in here if she was trying to slick shade me? Because you know I'm very sensitive, goddammit. See, Rhapsody, I don't know what video she's talking about where I made fun of my father. I that it was funny. Me talking about my father. Thank you, Opulence. No, don't get scared because you're a grown woman. So if you said that about that I amused you when I was talking about my father, if you didn't mean it in a bad way, I'm going to forget about it. Because I know sometimes, I'm sensitive. Especially right now with all the things that's going on in my life. I'm going to forget about it. I'm trying to forget about it now. If you just answer and you didn't mean no harm, then we're going to move on. She's not responding. Okay, well, I guess she just doesn't want to tell me. Okay. I don't see it. Maybe I'm doing the thing wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. That's why I'm not going to say anything until she says something to me. But she says it's her favorite video. When she gets a little down, she watches the video. So I could be wrong. I'm gonna maybe I'm taking it wrong. I just wanted to respond. That's all. She left. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't like that. If you didn't mean any harm, all you had to do is say you didn't mean any harm. And I see. I don't know if she. Oh, I see what you're saying. Simply L. You think maybe when I was talking about how I have conversations with my father and Nipsey, and they're funny conversations. Okay, that's fine, but that's all she had to say. Because I get real sensitive about my father, especially all the hell I went through with my mother and other people, and I still go through hell with people. So I wasn't trying, because you see, I didn't say anything disrespectful to her. I just said, clarify. Thank you, Valerie McDaniel. You got sense. All y'all got sense. I didn't say anything to disrespect her. I'm just trying to find out, because people like to come over here and try to fuck with me and try to start shit with me. And I'm just like, I don't do that to other people. I don't go to nobody's life. I don't make fun of people. I don't go under their videos, make fun of them. And so I'm just not, I'm just kind of a little bit raw right now with everything I'm going through. So I'm trying to maintain my cool. And like a grown woman, I'm asking her to clarify, because I'm not going to disrespect her if she's not trying to be disrespectful. So, okay, she's not responding. So I'm going to let that go. Yeah, it's just like when I was saying I was thinking about some more things about my grandmother. I don't know. Y'all probably somebody put some comments and said, no, that's not a distraction to me. I chose to stop. You're not gonna say, I don't have my girl here. She's working. It's early in the day. You're not gonna say anything you want to say to me, and because I'm not doing a reading right now, so I'm seeing what people say. I can catch it, and if you throw it, I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna throw it back. You don't have the right to disrespect me, and I'm not gonna let people disrespect me, especially when I don't do it to you. I don't know. Some people said, and they said they had a grandmother. A couple people said they had a grandmother, just like mine. And when I said that, I would look over a lot of stuff my grandmother did to me and hurt me, and said, because she always protected me, and she had me when I was a baby and I couldn't feed myself. I didn't even know I was in the world when I was in Pampers. It was one time me and her were talking about it, and I was just like, Mama, you have, oh my God, you never know what's gonna come with her. I was about 5 months pregnant. I think I started telling you I was doing earlier. Hi, Germany. I love you, Germany. I love everybody around the world that loves and supports me. And I was so big because I was so depressed. So my mother had put me out. I met my son's father after that and got pregnant. My stomach was like huge, like this big. And I'm only like 5 months pregnant. So the baby was little. And I'm really, still with the shits. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about as recently as maybe 10 years ago. My grandmother is outside of my front yard with my son fighting. They are gang fighting out fucking side. It's my grandmother, my son, a couple of my son's friends. When I told y'all how they had sick that dog on me, that retarded bitch that looked like her husband was her kissing cousin, and they both cockeyed and crazy looking. My son said something to him about the dog, and that you let that dog try to bite my mom, and you know out here that's illegal. You're supposed to have a leash on a violent dog, and you let that dog try to bite my mom. Next time you do, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. And he was like, I'm sorry, man. I told you I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And my grandma was like, yeah, you end up in this doing that shit to my granddaughter and try to sick that dog on my motherfucking granddaughter. And then my nigga was like, I said I'm sorry, man. He's like, fuck that shit, nigga. You know you have to do that to my mama. I know your girl jealous of my mama, don't fucking like my mama. And you do that one more time, nigga, it's gonna be some motherfucking consequence. I keep saying I'm sorry. He's like, well, fuck it then. We can do it now then, nigga. You keep talking about you gonna beat my ass about your mama. And then it was like, whoosh. And when he hit the nigga was standing up, and the nigga went, whoosh, went up, foot went up off the ground. And he had these real thick ass Payless shoes. They had that rubber sole on, and it was turned up at the tip. So the nigga, like some fucking genius shoes or something, where they was turned up, some nasty looking ass shoes with grease all over and shit. Toe up, the nigga, like his feet went up off the ground. We can do it now, nigga, we can do it now. And my son said, oh yeah, we can do it now. Wish him. Nigga went up and next to my grandmama, big as she is in her fucking age, up there with that wig, and done adjusted that wig and put her pocketbook over the strap, over her goddamn neck, so we could go sideways on her motherfucking hip. And they out there find my girls in the middle of that shit, and they spinning. And so many people stalking and kicking and shit that they moving in a circle right out fucking side. So they turning in the street, moving, and my grandma in the middle of the shit, singing and kicking. And I had to get in the shit because I didn't want my grandmother hurt. My grandmama is out there with young niggas. Young nigga, young nigga. Young niggas, young niggas. And I said, wait a minute. Now, I had to watch it. We had to get in it. My motherfucking cousin, him, the other motherfucking dope bus. They riding by. They see my son. He on the motherfucking phone. Oh, what up, nigga? What? Who? They parking, coming down. It's about 20 niggas. My grandmama is in the middle of the niggas. But they love my grandma because she be cooking with them and shit. Like I said, they be on the molly and shit. They got the dog on this shit. Like if y'all seen the dog on the picture, so nobody heard her. They was like, you better not hit my motherfucking grandma. They call her grandmama. They call her mama. Like she's swinging because she's in love with my son. And that's really what hurt me too, because she saw my son be born. She saw my son before I saw my son. And she came behind the sheet and she bent down. She said, that baby got white folks' eyes. I said, Mama, what is white folks' eyes? She said, they got eyes like them bishops on our other side of the family, on your mama, daddy side of the family, like them bitch. And I said, Mama, what do you do? What's white folks' eyes? She said, that baby's eyes is blue. I said, what? She said, like the other white folks over there. And they finally brought the baby from around the sheet. And I have a baby picture of him. I was thinking about showing to you. He looked like a doll. Just yellow, jet black hair laying down, these bright blue eyes. And they stayed blue until he got maybe 8 months, and then a funny thing started happening. We would put gray clothes on. They turned gray. We put clothes on that got gray, blue, and green. The eyes turned gray, blue, and green. We put them on green clothes. They turned green. They turned them on blue. They put them on blue. So now they've just settled. They're like I call them like a lion's eye or a tiger eye, because they get, and then his moods, they change with his moods. My grandmother, and they threw all my grandmother's stuff away. I might be able to find a picture on Facebook if I look through the old pictures. Her grandfather has the same eyes. And I said, oh, we found one of your ancestors. So that was about maybe 6 years ago. We found luckily I took a picture of it. I said, Mom, you got to give me this picture so I can go up to the drugstore, make a copy, and give it back to you so we can have pictures of the ancestors, because his eyes look like your granddad's. It was just, thank you. Yeah, I think my baby's handsome. He just needs to stay out of trouble so he can be productive and rap and sing and stuff with his mama. Because I don't know if y'all saw it, but if you type in De Niro Red Arrogant, you see him up there talking shit. And I've always talked to my son that way. And I remember times when he went to prison, and he would be very depressed about it, and he was scared somebody was going to do something to him or rape him or something. And that didn't happen. And I was like, no, you got to bust heads in that motherfucker. That's what the fuck you got to do, because you wouldn't stay up out of that. You wouldn't listen to me. So, my son's not blind. No. He's not colorblind. No classification of blind. No, like I said, people in my family have those eyes. They're not blind either. Living or dead. No. He would call me, and I would take the call, and he said, Mama, I'm having a very hard time. I need you to cuss me out. I need you to talk shit. I said, what's going on? He said, this is happening. That's happening. These guys try to jump me. I had to go into lockdown because they think, they call me a pretty nigga, and they think because I'm considered a pretty nigga that I'm a fag. And that I'm weak, and they can beat me up and rape me in the ass. And he's like, Mom, I said, well, you know. I said, are you gay? He said, no. I said, are you bisexual? He said, no, Mom. I said, I'm just letting you know that if you is, you're my child. It doesn't matter. He said, Mom, I'm not. He said, they think that they can do that to me and make me that way because of the way I look in my eyes. And I said, well, you know what you got to do, mother. You got to bust some motherfucking heads in that bitch. And if you go to lockdown, just fucking go to lockdown. I'll think you shit. But don't stay out and be no fucking bitch. So when I would go off and I would say things he needed to say here, I would feel his energy. You see, yes, my son's eye change. He get mad. Yep, they're bright brown. Yep, and they turn hazel. They look like a clouded caramel, and then they'll look like the lion eye, real clear, like you can see through the eye, based on their mood change. And I was feeling this energy change. So if y'all, that's how I feel, Miss Haggard. Charlie Seller, you see what I'm saying? I just didn't want to say, but you see what I'm talking with that shit. So if you type in De Niro Red featuring Alexis K. Tyler or De Niro Red Arrogant, you'll see the way his face is and the way he's responding. When I'm going off on him in the Arrogant video, that's how I've talked to him like that since he was a child. And my grandmother is like that and talk like that. So that really hurt me because I told my son, I said, baby, she saw you before I saw you. And she was so happy to meet you, and she took you and spoiled you for me. And they were always tight, even up until this happened. She loves all of her grandchildren. But that one she saw, and she was with me, and she cooked for me and fed me. Oh my God, you see why I was so fat? Because she took care of me when I was pregnant, and she fed, oh my God, the best food. Fried fish, cream potatoes, and you know how them country motherfucking bitches is. They make them cream potatoes. They boil real potatoes. Take the mash them up. Put that thick carnation milk and that real heavy butter and shit. The salt and pepper, motherfucker, and get electric blender and blend and whip them motherfuckers. Yes, everything went from scratch. Whip them motherfuckers. Ooh. Then fry some goddamn filleted fish with that goddamn cornmeal and shit, crunchy fish on the outside, golden brown, and light and tender and flaky in the motherfucking inside. fresh goddamn collard green, and that real got that black cast iron skillet, but they grease that skillet and cook it in the oven until it get black, not black, black, and then make that buttermilk, get that pure buttermilk, and that real goddamn cornbread and shit, that meal, and whip that motherfucker up and have that real buttermilk cornbread be that goddamn thick, golden brown, that kind of dark brown crunchy crust on the outside, and thick and fluffy, and buttermilk bread milk melting your motherfucking mouth. That's no, I wasn't gone for 4 years. My videos have been up here since 2007. A lot of the old videos, YouTube kept erasing my channels. And then I was poisoned on top of that, but they were always here. People kept trying to hate and try to destroy the vagina power movement and try to have all of my channels erased. That's what happened. The old vagina power videos are here. I'm not going to go back into no old vagina power shit. I'm not giving my game away for free. I have my website. Y'all really love me and support me. Then the new vagina power, the private classes and all that, the downloads, you can fuck with it. Or you can become a member on the site. But if you think I have talked for 20 years and I'm fucking tired and I'm ready to go. That's right. Devon the Solo Child 222 is a 6. It's a big year. It's a lot of year for transformation. You've been losing on the bottom. You're going to motherfucking win. So I was thinking about those things. And that's why I would, like I said, look over things. Because in so many ways, she was the only mother I knew. And my mother was running the street, living her life. She didn't want her children. And every time she would come around, she would secretly abuse me. I wouldn't tell my grandmother. Because I wanted to be close to my mother. And she told me I had to respect and love my mother. So these things went on. But some people were saying my grandmother reminded them of their grandmother. She was fighting outside right there. When I meant, she started laughing. She said she doesn't regret any of it. And when I was 5 months pregnant, where we lived at was this... It was dope boys, like in the West End of the neighborhood. So it was this dope boy, this cute nigga. He had his family's house, but he had another house like in Savannah somewhere. So he was taking care of the house, but then turned the house into a motherfucking trap house, selling dope. He had a white girl for his girlfriend, and they only like niggas. And her other white girlfriend was over there fucking niggas, but then they was smoking crack and shit. So her boyfriend, the dope dealer, he was really cute. He had them same kind of green eyes. He had a pretty babies by her, and the little boy had the eyes look just like him. Thank you, Ashley. So I wasn't showing right then. He was talking to me, and then as a few months went by, my stomach getting bigger, and I told him I was pregnant. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. I like you. I want to fuck you. I'll take care of you. I'll take you shopping. And I was like, no, because I'm pregnant with another man's child. He doesn't give a fuck who you pregnant by. I said, but the white lady down there, she's pretty. I said, that's your wife, and you got that cute little boy by him. He said, so what the fuck? Look, I ain't asked you about none of that. I know where I stay at. I know who the fuck I'm with. I'm with her. I got a baby by her. I'm talking about you, though. I want to fuck you. I don't just want to fuck you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of that baby. I don't give a fuck. And I was just like, what you said? No, what's more? Just straight up running down the shit and made a lot of money basically selling drugs in the whole fucking neighborhood. And I was like, no, I still love my baby daddy. I think it might work out. And he was like, yeah, but you over here like this. So I'm just letting you know that if you want to get with this or you want to wait for that, he said, I think that nigga ain't shit. He said, what, that Puerto Rican looking at it? His mother's white, his father's Cape Verde. He's half, my son's father's half Italian and half Cape Verde, making some shit like that. So you look at him, you don't know what he is. And he's like, I seen that nigga ain't shit. You know, I'll beat that nigga. I'm like, no. You know, man, I'm trying to be nice and think the shit Jesus gonna fix it, all that bullshit. And it never fucking happened. And he took me shopping. He said, you need some maternity clothes. He bought me he said, pick whatever. He took me like to Lennox. He said, get whatever maternity clothes. He said, I know how you feel. This is new to you. He said, I'm not going to try to have sex with you. I'm just letting you know that I'm for real here. All this money. And he was like, get what you want. Gave me like gold jewelry. He said, get the shoes you want. So you need them because you're already big. So I got them. And he just said, you know, I really like you. I really want to be with you. And I'm just like, that's not right because you married. And he said, you see, I'm talking to you in front of her. The bitch know. The bitch, she ain't going no motherfucking where. The bitch know what it is. I didn't fuck him. I guess they were salty about it because then her and her white friend, her other white girls, two white girls, one's a blonde, one's a brunette. Okay, I didn't disrespect them. I think they was older than me. I was taught to respect my elders, and that's why I would not fuck her nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm out of respect for you. I'm trying not to throw that pee. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the nigga gonna like it. I mean, it's clearly, even though he date outside his race, the nigga still want to hit. You know, get some of that motherfucking soul pipe, soul pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want to do that to the lady. So I was just like, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Other women was cussing her out here for other black women in the hood. I ain't cussed the main out, you know. I'm trying to do the right thing, and it was hot. It was real hot in the summertime. I come sit on my grandmama porch. She had really like 2 or 3 sets of steps. You got real high up to get to her house. I'm sitting there minding my own business, trying to get some fresh air. Next thing, Empress. Next thing I hear, bitch, fucking bitch. Bitch, you don't know who your motherfucking baby daddy is, bitch. You been fucking everybody. Yeah, she up there fucking my man, bitch. I'm tired of you saying something about. Okay, when she said this, the yard was full of niggas. I think it was some kind of baseball or football game on that day or something. And the guy, her nigga that took me out, was sitting right there. He had this really pretty Mercedes, a beautiful convertible, like collector's edition Mercedes. He was waxing the Mercedes. He had a couple other niggas help him wax and clean the car and clean the tires and stuff. He heard it and he saw it. He didn't say anything. He was like, hey, why don't you leave her alone? Fuck that bitch. Oh, you taking up for that bitch? That bitch ain't shit. You up there fucking that bitch. That's probably your motherfucking baby. But then again, she don't know who her motherfucking baby daddy is. A stupid bitch. A dumb bitch. You know, I didn't say nothing. You know, because I'm by myself. All them in the yard. And I'm looking at him. And he's like, he had his head down, waxing the car. And then he looked up the hill at me. I was sitting up on top of the step. He said, man, leave her alone. Like, y'all leave her alone. Stop. Don't y'all shut up. Leave her alone. Oh, you taking up for the bitch. Fuck that bitch. And I said the bitch ain't shit. And the bitch don't know who her motherfucking baby that. I just calmly got up. I went in the house. I was finna go in my room. And my grandmother big ass called me. So as I'm coming in the house, she's walking because she was back there with her nigga watching the football game. She comes out, and as I'm walking, she's like, what's wrong with you? I said, nothing, Mama. I'm just going to go in here and lay down. I said, what's wrong with you? So I'm trying to turn away from her. I said, nothing, Mama. I'm just tired. It's hot. And she puts her fingers in my chest, turns me to her. I said, what's wrong with you? Price's girlfriend and that other white girl that be sucking dick and smoking crack and stuff down there, they said that I don't know who my baby daddy is, and they got mad because he took me shopping and bought me them clothes and said I'm a hoe and I don't know who my baby. She said, what did you say? I said, I didn't say nothing. What am I gonna say? Like, I'm sitting there by myself and I ain't bothering nobody. How I look arguing with them about him, and he's standing right there and he won't make them shut up. He just saying, y'all need to stop. They're doing it anyway. It's like 20 niggas in the yard. Ain't none of them saying nothing. They just like, you better let that go. And the two went, then they ha and shit. She said, you're not going in the room. Wait. She goes in there, tiptoes behind her boyfriend's back. Get her some fucking work pants, and she done turned into some goddamn culottes. Laid them down real even on a towel to measure to make sure the cut straight. Got some fucking scissors and cut for the fucking kneecap part. Got her some old fucking shoes. You know bitches like that. Like, them country bitches will do that shit and then fucking get a song on the radio and sing the song to your motherfucking ass about the shit. You know, yeah, bitch, I beat your ass now. You beat my ass. And then I think Jane Brown had that song. Talking, bitch, you ain't gonna fuck with me. Try me. Start singing to your ass. Try me, bitch. You see what I'm saying? They start singing them goddamn blues song all on the radio. Then she talking about, see, don't say that shit. Don't be saying that all up on YouTube because you know my pastor watch YouTube. And I don't want my pastor to know I used to do stuff like that and drink liquor and beat people ass. Don't say that shit. You know this, and then she, hey Ray, I'm such how you doing? Amen. And yes, we're gonna go to the script. Act like she was one of the fucking usherettes and shit, and had a white dress on for the usher bowl and all that shit. Get out there, but don't want that man to know that she used to do that shit. And then they about to get the church. That's right. Get this fighting out there on the church ground. I ain't finna do that because see, I don't want my pastor to do that. Then get in the car, be in the back of the fucking seat, taking their fucking church shoes off and taking their church dress off, pulling their church earring off and they wig and shit. Stop up here at the restaurant. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch, we ain't at the church no more. Be up there in the church van, like the old church van. Yeah, bitch, we up here at KFC, go in the bathroom, put a stocking cap on, and put them old shoes on, some old, force herself into them old two-legged blue jeans. Yeah, bitch, it's finger licking good. Now, bitch, like KFC, you know, do all kind of restaurant slogan, commercial slogan, all kind of song slogans on a bitch. When they be arguing back and forth and getting ready with a fucking knife and razor and grease and fucking old clothes that they don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't know. Preacher don't know she had an old bag. Get my bag out the underneath the seat of the back of the van. Right now, bitch, all the way in the back, but don't nobody don't see it. With my stocking cap and shit in it. I'm gonna get this bitch. Now we up here at the motherfucking restaurant, bitch. I'm finna show this bitch. It's finger looking good. Raisin shit. That's kind of shit they do and make a song, like a get a favorite popular song and sing that song. They get ready to whoop your ass and go back and forth and taunting each other and shit. I don't know if y'all went through that. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's singing. Yeah, especially you ready, you mother, for the big payback. Yes, we do. Huh? Jane Brown started singing to a bitch and singing the most popular song when they finna whoop a bitch ass and all that shit and try to come on bitch and pulling their shoes off. Putting all kind of grease and shit on their heel and some old shoes, old church shoe. You see what I'm saying? So this the kind of bitch I'm talking about. You see. And you guys, yeah. Look, all the women in my family did the kind of shit I grew up. That's why they wouldn't let no bitch jump me. You better slap the bitch. I tell you what. If you don't walk across the yard and slap the bitch, and I'm like in the 5th, 6th grade, then you're not coming in here and you're not getting anything to eat, and I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. I said, slap that goddamn bitch. Say it right there so the little girl can hear. And you can call your mammy, bitch, because I'm gonna slap her. See, I grew up, then they make you fight. Because it's like, if you don't, you're gonna get your whole ass beat and get fucked over your whole fucking life. Because people size you up wrong many times based on the way you look. They think they can do that to you. So she would make me do that and make all of us do that, or you get your ass beat. So she comes outside. Make sure he ain't looking. Make sure he ease down the steps. Ease out. She goes down the hill where the 2 white women are. The gate. The niggas open the gate. He had a gate around the house. She walks up to the girl. She said, get your ass over here. Okay, Mom. And I'm pregnant. Stumbled out here. Have you been messing? This is my granddaughter. Have you been... Do you know her? Yes. Did she do anything to you? No. Did she say anything to you? No. Did she curse you? No. Okay. She didn't do nothing to you. What is this I hear that you are saying, that she is telling me you said she don't know who her baby daddy is, and she's fucking all these men in the neighborhood. She doesn't know. Did you say that to her when she said, well, yeah, you know, I had said, and it's because she was messing with her friend, point to the other white girl, her friend, that's my friend and messing with her man right there. Everybody know him. She messing with him. And I said, no, I didn't. This is not his baby. I told you this wasn't his baby. He know that I was pregnant when we moved over here. That's not his baby. She said she told you that, and you still keep saying that it's his. We look at him. He was like, yeah, man, so turn up the channel on the game. Turn the volume up on the game. The nigga won't stop it. And we own his property inside it. Turn that up, man, and bring me a bill. I ain't in that. I told y'all to leave that shit alone. I ain't in that shit. He wouldn't even make us leave or break it up. Then I turn it up. What? So who? What's the score with the 2 teams? Kept on, and so we knew then that was the signal. Okay. So she said, I'm gonna ask you again. Tell me, how do you know that she doesn't know who her baby daddy is? I'm just asking you a question. How, and my grandmother is standing there, so I'm thinking we're just going to have a talk, and they're going to tell her, because I already knew. I said, but I keep telling them that I'm not pregnant. I didn't sleep with your man. I didn't do nothing. That's not his baby. I'm not pregnant by him. I keep saying it. He knows. He told you it's not. And you still say he's lying because he's fucked around on you before. Next thing I know, I said, oh, God damn. She asked the lady the question. The lady she's stumbling. I'm waiting for her to answer the question. My grandmother's looking at her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell me, how do you know that? Next thing I know, oh my God, I said, oh, she don't know how to act wherever she go. She has no fucking home trainings. Now I gotta jump in it because it's my grandmother and I gotta fight fucking pregnant. Not pregnant, pregnant. Stomach out here. I gotta do it because my grandmother came down here to defend me. And now that I'm looking the other way like, oh, fuck. I'm not gonna say she hit her because she didn't hit her. Let me try to explain. As she's asking her the question, she walks up while the lady's trying to answer, stumbling. She does this and gets a handful of hair and twists and then leaves this bitch forward so her ass is out, jacked up in the air. Her head she's face down, ass up. Then there's a metal tricycle. Not the plastic ones that y'all buy. A real metal tricycle. So she goes, bitch, I'm scared of you. I'm gonna bust your fucking head up. And she goes, ah! And then she's running it down. 3 or 4 niggas get her hand. This is a tricycle. This is, get her. Oh, Miss Kate, please let her slide. Let her slide. She ain't gonna do it no more. Oh, she ain't gonna do it no more. Please don't, but you're gonna kill her. She said the only reason, she said, God damn, I couldn't even hit this bitch with the other hand. She said, because one of these niggas was so goddamn stinking that the funk went in my nose and the stank made me release the goddamn tricycle. I said, Mama, what you talking about? I believe that nigga with them dreads that live up there in that abandoned house, that shit in that damn paint bucket and come on the side and throw that shit out the side and don't take no motherfucking bath. She said that nigga right there, that nigga there is the one that was so funky when he laid his hand on me. That's the only reason I really couldn't hit this motherfucking bitch like I motherfucking want to, because the nigga was stinking and it went into my nose. And I'm trying not to laugh. But at the same time, we had to get to fighting. So it's me and my grandmama and her friend. I'm fighting with a fat ass stomach. My grandmama swinging. She said, you take that one and I got this one. She finally then I'm looking at the nigga. He told me, yeah, like I said, turn the volume up. This nigga turning the volume up while we turning up in the yard so nobody won't see to call the motherfucking police. The other niggas was like, I ain't getting in it. I told you leave that lady alone. I told your grandma you wouldn't listen, so you can take it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn the gas. Go over there and get some more water and get me another bucket and give me another spawn. The bean said, see, I told you. And then it went from, yes, Nova, with the built-on train, man, that was the real metal with painted red and had the tassels and shit out the side with the 2 training wheels on the back, and then they had, oh, I love them tricycles, because they had a little metal plate that you step up on and sit down and put your feet, and they got them pedal with the white seat. Man, there was some nice ass tricycle back then. Finna hit that, she said, bitch. And while she's saying, bitch, I'm finna bust you. You ain't gonna do this no more. They said, she showed late. If you put, no, can't, no. They are, and it was strong young niggas. She said the only thing that got her was the funky one. She couldn't really get with it because it was those things. She couldn't breathe deep and really hit the bitch like she wanna. So I can tell on her. Because she's physical now here. I'm not gonna get into all my parts. All I'm just saying is, because I'm still, in a body. So we both did it, and I had to. That's my grandma. I said, God damn, she don't know how to act. This bitch ain't got no kind of motherfucking home training and no manners. I said, Mama, as we finished and they let us leave out, nobody jumped us, and they rent in the house, and I was trying to, we had gotten the leg, and my grandma was like, bitch, So we get the leg and the ankle. We come on. We pulling the bitch out. The other one's pulling the bitch in. So finally, she pulls in, close the door, lock the door. We can't get in. I can't believe I'm telling y'all this stuff about my grandma and I'm pregnant, you know. So we go out and we sit on the. She said, "Hold on, I don't want my nigga to know I was out here doing. Let me go back in and wash up and change my fucking clothes up and act like I was in the kitchen or something the whole time." And the next day or two, she said, her man came up to her. "Was you down there fighting with your pregnant granddaughter?" She didn't look at him. She said, "I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "Yeah, let me catch your big ass back down and I'll find somebody again and you're going to see what the fuck happened." He said, I don't know. And then we started laughing on low. High-five each other. We was in there and they come up there. Well, she called police on us. So she was like, "Which one?" Yeah, they jumped. I said, "Why don't you tell them what happened? Why don't you tell them what you did and how you came up here and you started the shit and we came down there and we finished the shit. You started shit." I was that one. The little sister said, "Which one is? We'll lock him up right now." That one. No, that one. She did it. Was that? The officer said, "Nobody's there. No, where you pointed, it's just air right there. On that shit. On that shit." He said, "Which one was it?" I think. Fuck it! I don't know. I don't want to press. I don't know. Yvette, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, she smoked the crack. Smoked the crack. And I was thinking about that, and my grandmother brought that. So you remember that, grandma? And she started laughing, and just like my niece, she had hit my grandmother before, her mother, which is my half sister. Oh my God! You know, I don't get all these stories right now, but I remember she was there. My grandmother, my mother had put both of us out on the street, and my sister liked to go through my grandmother's purse like her daughter, and then want to fight and get smart like her daughter, like she did me, and steal her money and stuff like her daughter, like she did me. And she would call me whenever my grandmother would get on her. She would call my house and say, "Mama's starting shit, and Mama telling me to get out, and Mama's lying on me." She's like, "I ain't goddamn lying on you. Get the fuck off my phone. I'm tired of you calling Tia every time." Because if I had my name changed, I was in my 20s. So every time you do something and I tell you to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my room and keep your fucking mouth, because you want to call Tia and put her in it. And I said, "Mom, now I'm not getting in it. I'm not even there. I'm home. I have nothing to do with it." That's what the fuck I'm saying. And I told this fucking bitch to get the fuck out my house because she trying to talk smart to me and let niggas come in here and fuck niggas and go in my pocketbook and run up my motherfucking bill, calling me goddamn psychic hotline and order me HBO shows and shit. And I'm sick of the act like she don't know, and I'm stuck with all these fucking bills. I done told this bitch she talk too fucking much. Then as soon as she get in something, I get in her ass, she want to get on the fucking phone. Get on the fucking phone with you and tell you lies on me. Oh, okay, baby. Bit about the crib walking in this bit. Oh, okay. No problem. I didn't block you. I didn't say anything smarty. I just want to clarify. No problem. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was funny. How they be talking. Yeah. Okay, I misunderstood it. And I'm glad I didn't say anything disrespectful. Wait a minute. I thought I cut the phone off. I hope y'all don't. I'm not interrupting because I'm not gonna okay, stop. And she kept telling my sister, "Stop doing that. Why don't you just do what the fuck I tell you to and stop disrespecting me?" Then you want to call her and put her in it and you want her to take your side when you're the liar and you keep up shit. And so my grandmother's getting on, "Give me the fucking phone." And I'm just like, what's going on now? Like, why don't you just do what Mama tell you to do? Why you keep disrespecting? She's lying to me. She's like, "I'm not fucking lying." And it's kept on going on. It's like back then, like probably like maybe early 2000s. Some people still had the phones where you have the phone on the wall. I like those phones. I want to find one because they're like, I think everything old is new again coming back. You can the rotary thing, the dial. You can put your finger in there real slow, but then it turns back like a wheel. I love those old phones. I love old stuff. It was on the wall with the cord, and then you dial, switch it around, put your finger in there, switch 1, 2, 3 from 1 to 0. And then you talk on the receiver, put the receiver there. She's on that phone, and one day I guess my grandmother had it this day. She said, get the fuck fuck off the phone. I'm tired of you calling her, trying to start stuff and trying to turn her against me. Get the fuck off the phone. And she was like, why do I have to get the fuck off the phone? I'm just telling you, she said, I said, get the fuck, hang my goddamn phone up. You always fucking starting shit. You talk too motherfucking much. That's fine. I said I'm not mad. Patricia, that's fine. Now you told me what you're talking about. That was funny. She's like, get the fuck off my goddamn phone. So I'm listening. I'm going, you know, my eyes are going to be, get the fuck off my phone. I'm tired of you always starting shit. All you do is tell lies and run your motherfucking mouth. Get your goddamn ass off that moment. I said, get the fuck out of my house. And you trying to bring her in and make her mad at me. You're not going to make her mad at me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting in that. Next thing I know, I'm here. My grandmother said, didn't I tell you to get the fucking fuck off the phone, bitch? You talk too motherfucking much. Push my sister up against the wall, gets the cord and start wrapping the fucking cord around her fucking throat. Just tell her, didn't I tell you to get the fuck off my motherfucking phone? Shut your motherfucking. I'm like, hello? 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 I'm gonna kill you, bitch! I'm gonna choke your motherfucking neck. You ain't gonna get nobody goddamn after the night. I'm gonna kill your goddamn. I'm finna choke your motherfucking ass right now. She said, when I tried to get up, she pushed me back on the wall and started just real fast to just make sure the bitch can go. She's like, I said, hello? 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 Get the fuck off my mother. Help me. Help then. She trying to hold it and my girl unwrapped. Then I tell you about fucking with me. And you know, she gets it off. And she couldn't talk. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? And then I'm just like, I hear my grandma. So until the cover's long. She's like, hello. Mama. Shut up, bitch. You ain't gonna talk no more. I'm gonna talk. Your mother, I'm like, hello. Is there, like, I'm concerned, but I am dying. I'm bent over, and my grandma was like, I got the phone. She's like, and I thought you were mad. And when I heard the phone, when I heard you on the phone, I knew you weren't mad at me. I'm like, Mom, I can't believe she did that and got disrespectful to you. And, well, I don't know what's really sad to you. If it's sad to you, you shouldn't be listening. It was hysterical to me because she kept disrespecting her elder. And my grandmother had both of us when we were in diapers and nobody wanted us. And as soon as my sister got older, her, started smelling herself and ass got fat and all that, and niggas coming to the door, she wanted to disrespect my grandmother. And my grandma was like, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how old I am. I took care of you when your own mother did not fucking want you. And you think you're finna put your hands on me and disrespect me? I am not. Yeah, I kept getting on the phone, starting shit and talking shit. And she's, get the fuck out. Get your own phone. Get the fuck off my phone. Get the fuck out of my house. And she wouldn't. And when it went there, like, I tell you, my grandma had no manners. And you know what? I knew her mother. She lived with us in the same building. And she died when I was 10. You're probably not going to believe this. My great-grandmother was a saint. She never cursed. She never drank. She never smoked. She never bothered anybody. She never got into a fight. She was a top cook. Always said kind words, and she never raised her voice. She prayed every day, every night, and she was always very soft. She had 10 children. And a lot of them were wild like my grandmother. But you know what? A lot of street niggas like a country bitch. They like a country docile bitch that is believes in going to church and cooking for the preacher and cooking for her nigga and staying home and being a good housewife, good mom. Usually those combinations have really spiritual kids. They can go either way or go both ways. Be very spiritual, very intuitive, but can also be about that shit when it's time to be about that shit. Thank you, 12. I'm so glad you did because that's all I can do with her. I don't want to spend all of my time, crying because it was some wild times with my grandmother as well as my mother, but my grandma always rode for me like that. It was violence and stuff with my mother, and I saw her she basically be fighting with men and stuff or attacking her children. She never rode for her children like my grandmother. I asked my grandmother, I said, "Are you my mother? And you're just ashamed because you're old? Are you older?" She's like, "I'm not." No, let me tell you something. I'm not your mother. I'm your grandmother. I said, "But you love me. You love me, and you take care of me. You have to be my mom. You have to be. She's your daughter, but is she my sister? She has to be my sister. You have to be my mom." And she would say, "Come here." She's like, "I'm not your mother. I'm your grandmother, but you call me mama, though. I don't like that grandmother shit, that old shit. Call me mama, because I'm your mama and I take care of you, but I'm not your mama." I used to always think she was lying because of the way she would take care of me and love me and defend me. I'm talking this was every day. Because back then it was like a no-no to be an older woman and have a baby. So they would put it on their daughter or something or take it on and and say you're the grandma, but you're really the mom. And you love that child harder than your daughters because it's not your daughter's baby, that's your baby. And she kept saying, I'm not. And I saw she treated all of her grandchildren good. She loved her grandchildren. She had a better relationship with them than their mom, um, because of all the molestation stuff went on with her and the men and around her two daughters. But she was very good to me as a child, except for those things, with the attempted child rapes and stuff. And it went on with several men in her family. They just like fucking little kids because I wasn't the only one. I was just the one that was very vocal and like, no, I'm not going for this shit. Until the same days it would happen in front of them, I would tell. So, well, my grandmother was a better mother. And except when I got older, she didn't stop the abuse and stuff. And I guess she just got tired, or I don't know what she was going through because when she was here and we had our falling out, and I had never raised my voice at my grandmother. I'd always held my anger in until 2 years ago. I just couldn't help. I just could not. And I'm just like, Mom, why don't you just do the right thing? Tell me what these guys are instead of praising them to me. She would not tell me. And that's when I just like, I don't have to, I can't take this. I've suffered my whole life. I can't hold this in, but I still wish I had not done it. I mean, but she made up her mind she still wasn't going to tell me. And I felt like we could not live under the same roof and you know what happened to me. And you put me in that position and you refuse to do what I feel is the right thing to make it right. And this man is a preacher. So there's no telling. He put himself in a position to be around children and to have the trust of women that are single women. Ain't no telling how many girls him and his brother did that shit to successfully. And I wanted to warn people. And she goes, basically turns her head. No, no. She was, and I couldn't deal with that. But a part of me still feels bad about it. I go back and forth about it, but I think some things end up being the way that they're gonna be, and it's nothing you can do. Your intervention. Sometimes when we do something at the very moment that we do it, that's the way that it was supposed to be done. And she made up her mind. She wasn't gonna tell me, so she made up her mind. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I want to stay here. You're gonna let me stay here, and I'm still not gonna fucking help you heal, and I'm not gonna help you confront them. I like them. I'm still close to them. I could see that's what I like how women will let men fuck their little girls and still be cool with the nigga and still fuck the nigga. Um, I have an issue with that, and I've never done that, and that's why I never let my child be around anybody. People say they pass that on, but I don't. I never passed it on. Never passed. Never let anybody fuck my child. I never let my child with grown men because I knew there are some men that like to fuck pretty little boys. And I saw him and I'm like, he's such a cute little baby. I can't leave that baby where he's helpless. Anything could happen to him because he was so cute and so little. And people just have little children. They like fucking niggas and want a nigga so bad. They'll leave their cute little babies. But grown ass men, you don't even fucking know. You just know. You know his dick. And he knows your pussy. And you don't realize that he likes your pussy, but he doesn't like you. And y'all leave y'all babies with these people. to do stuff to them. And then you want to act like it didn't happen, don't talk about it anymore, don't speak about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I'm going to still be with him, or you're lying because you're jealous because it's not me and you no more and I have a man. Women will rationalize that shit because you think the nigga love you and like you. He just like your pussy. He don't like you. And there's a big difference. You can tell how a man treats you if he likes your pussy, but he doesn't like you and he thinks you're a dumb bitch. But see, that's another session. That's a vagina power session because there's a difference. And a lot of grown ass women, I'm not talking to just young women, a lot of grown women don't realize there's a difference. You think you're special to him because he puts his dick in your ass and he makes you come. He ain't doing it for you. He's doing it for himself. And then, meanwhile, fucking you really good and hard because he's thinking about your child in the other room and getting off on being with them. But you don't want to know that. You know, that's not happening. This little girl just jealous of me and my man. You know, he's gay and he wants to say my boyfriend made him gay. My husband made him gay because he don't want to accept that he's gay. And my husband wouldn't do that. He sleeps with me every night. Yes, and he sleeps with little boys. He likes to ass rape little boys. But you know, I've had women tell me, no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Okay. Like I said, there's another show, but me and my grandma were laughing. And I said, do you regret? She said, I don't regret none of it. I did it exactly like I did it. And if I did it again, I would do it exactly like I did it. Nobody bitch ain't finna fuck with me and play with me. And I was like, I'm like, Grandma, you turned me into that. You turned me to beast mode. You know, I didn't want to be. She gives a fuck what you want to be. She said, you think people in life, a bitch gonna ask you what you want to do and what you want to motherfucking be? So that's why I did you that way. I was like, okay, you know, I said one more thing, I would go. It's like, we're in elementary school. The same cousin in Texas. We had the good breakfast. When I told y'all how them fat women, all the bitches was fat. That worked in the lunch line and cooked the food from scratch. I'm talking about homemade buttermilk, biscuit, sausage, biscuit, cheese, and egg, and bacon and shit. We had the real goddamn breakfast and lunch when we went to school in the motherfucking projects, goddammit. That they might have a few canned vegetables, but they know how to hook that shit up and goddamn cook that shit up dirty South style and ATL style and shit. Got string beans with potatoes and put a touch of meat in that motherfucker, smoked beef or smoked pork and shit in that motherfucker, stirred up, put they seasoning and shit in that shit, serve you that shit. We ate all of our motherfucking plastic tray. We cleaned all of our motherfucking plastic trays back then. And you have to go up there a certain time in the morning to get your breakfast. So when luckily, my grandmother's bus stop was in front of the elementary school. So she could watch us walk up to the school and go to school. Or go to the cafeteria, make sure we were safe. Her bus came after we went to school and school started. My cousin, I guess it's just some dirty little motherfucking boy. She goes in the lunchroom. I think she's trying to get her breakfast. He didn't want her to have her breakfast, or he took her tray, or was trying to take her tray or food on her tray, and he hit my cousin. This was before school started, so luckily my grandma was still. She had a few minutes at the bus stop. She goes to the bus. My cousin runs to the bus stop. Mama, that boy slapped me. I think he might have been older than her. That boy slapped me when I was in there trying to get my breakfast. And she said, what? Who? Because, you know, my grandmother's the type, like, some of those people, like, you be thinking they scared. They not scared. Like, sometimes when somebody get real mad, they start shaking or they lip start trembling and shit. They ready to get in your ass. They Jaws style, goddammit. Like that Jaws motherfucking shark. They finna get in your ass. They start trembling and shaking on their fucking hand. She said, what? Show me. Show the little motherfucker to me. She walks up there to go to the cafeteria. She said, Mama, there he is. That little boy hit me. I don't know if he's trying to take a tray and hit her, or just he's just out of the blue started shit with her. And she was like, why did you? That's my grandbaby. She's trying to get her breakfast. She's trying to go to class. Why did you hit my grandbaby? Oh, shut up, bitch. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't ask me that. She said, she looked around like, is you talking to somebody else? She said, come on, I done slapped this. And then the women that were cooking the breakfast, they looked and they said, we ain't gonna say nothing, Kate, because we don't like the little motherfucker always sitting on somebody. So you got a few minutes, Kate. They call the police, or his mama come up here. Go on and get out. We didn't see nothing. We ain't hear nothing. We won't fucking know nothing. We don't like the little bad motherfucker anyway. let me get up out of here. And what she did was she didn't go to the bus stop. She was finna be late. She went home, took off her work clothes. You know how that go. That whole fucking outfit. Put that shit on. Got her pistol. Got her paper sack. Had one of them long nose ass pistol. Put it down in the paper sack. She said, now I'm finna sit here on the porch and wait for his mom. Because I know he finna run home and tell his mammy. Because when I slapped this motherfucker upside the head, he started crying and told me I'm going to tell my mama. So since he said he was telling his mama, I said, and they said, go, we got you. We didn't see nothing. We don't know what happened. Ain't nobody hit his ass. She said, let me go home and get ready because the boy finna bring his mammy down. So let me get ready, goddammit. So she's sitting there on the porch, looking up the street where she know they be coming from. The mammy done fucking called police. So she comes down there, and the little boy said, who hit you? She did. She hit me. She was like, so bitch. And I hit your motherfucking ass, bitch. You coming to fucking your badass little boy hit my granddaughter. She wouldn't mind. She wouldn't bother nobody. His bad motherfucking ass. He needs to keep his fucking hands to himself. I slapped his motherfucking ass, bitch. I slap him again. I slap your motherfucking ass, bitch. Come in the yard. And she was like, oh, you slapped? And then she was like, yeah. And she started to lift her leg to put her toe in there. She said, put your toe in it, and I'm going to blow the motherfucker off. Then beat your ass. I'm going to shoot the shit out you, bitch. Put your foot. Come on. Come on, bitch. You bad. I said I slapped the little motherfucker. The little badass motherfucker needed to be goddamn slapped. Hitting on girls. Put your foot in it, and I'm going to shoot your ass and then beat your motherfucker and slap him again. I'm going to slap you, bitch, like I slapped him. Next thing you know, whoop, whoop, the police come. Shit. There it is. She did. And then the police come. All right, good morning. How y'all doing? Who slapped what happened? She slapped my little boy up in the cafeteria. And I don't know, she just hit my little boy up there hitting little children. She gonna be in no grown woman hitting no little children. He said, did she slap you? He said, yes. She slapped me, police. Which one? Her. And then the police said, so what happened? Did you slap that boy? Hell no, I ain't slapped that goddamn little boy. I don't know that motherfucking little boy. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. And no, I ain't put my hands on that goddamn little boy. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. She told me she didn't know fuck out there. Bitch, how I look something. I ain't slapped that little motherfucker. I ain't seen that. I don't know that little boy. He was up there at the school messing with my granddaughter. And I had to come get her out of there. But just slapped him. Slapped no motherfucking little boy. No, hell no, they ain't did no shit like that. The police said, look, it's your word against hers. I don't have no proof. Do you have any witnesses? The women in the goddamn cafeteria or the church said they didn't see nothing. They don't know who the fuck did the shit. She's like, I'm not finna go to jail for slapping no little boy, that badass little boy. He done did it to my little granddaughter. She was like, what? I don't know what the fuck he talking about. And she said, take my gun, put it back. Take my gun. I see the police. Take my gun upstairs, put it in there up under the mattress up there in the top up in the corner. She put a gun. What? I don't have no gun. I don't. You come tell me I don't have no gun, and I did not slap that little boy. And we just like, he said, you know what? I can't do that. I don't see no gun. I don't have. Yeah, slap the cone chip off his breath. Slap this motherfucker. Fucking head went backing up. Like that boy outside. Whoosh. And sitting out there. And the police left. He didn't find no charges against my grandmother. And then when she left, I got to look at the lady now, bitch. You know I slapped this shit out of the little boy again, bitch. Now I slap your motherfucking name, bitch. If you feel like it, bitch, come on in the yard right now, goddammit. I'll beat your motherfucker. This is the kind of. She's like, what gun? Gun? What the fuck? Here he comes. So before they get. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. We're going over these stories. My grandmother's here. You know what it reminds me of? Victory slap. When Nancy slapped that nigga at BET, she slapped that little boy so goddamn hard that boy head up and around and out. And that's when the people behind that, they say, yeah, by the time somebody hit that little motherfucker, I can't stand that motherfucker. I would come here and do something. We ain't seen that cake. Going on home. Going on. We'll give you time. She probably call her. She'll be up anyway. Going on home. They said they were so glad that she slapped that boy. She was doing victory slaps back then. That's what. That's one reason why they like each other. They sit there and laugh. Trady. I said, oh, yes, Nipsey Victor slapped the nigga up there, BT, you can see the shit. And then went back home singing and rapping that. She slapped the nigga and ran on down there, changed her clothes, got a pills. Totally showing up what the fuck they talking about, and then put her shit on, and then went and caught the bus and went to work. The nigga, you know how you slap a motherfucker a certain way. They head either go up, out, around. Their body go follow later on with the energy of the shit, the kinesthetics of the shit. I'm talking about she slapped the taste out that motherfucker was slobbering. Mouth was leaking when she slapped it on up. Fuck he get. She didn't have any more problems. My cousin didn't get hit by him anymore. He went to school to mind his business. The lady didn't come back to my grandma's house. Thank you, everybody. But anyway, I'm going to go. I went to check. You're slapped down, slapped up and down and around. And asked him, do you want some more? I'm going to slap your little bad ass again. You little bad motherfucker around here hitting girls. And I'm going to tell my, go get her. And they said, go, okay, go down there and get ready. She said, all right, y'all watch this. Jason Winston. Okay, go on. We got it. And that's why nothing ever happened, because there were no witnesses to come forward because little Bub was bad as fuck. But anyway, I'm going to go. I want to say hello to you. Well, you can just listen to the replay. And like I said, you all know where to donate if you want to donate, but I cannot keep coming here. If y'all don't want to show me no love, I'm not going to keep showing y'all no love. I'll go somewhere else. Someone was very kind since my lady, my beautiful assistant, she's busy. She's working. I know she's working. It's very early. I didn't even know I was going to come. I just decided to come and say hello. And so she usually always puts the link to the Cash App to donate, Alex K. Tyler, and you'll see me with the blue if you go to a page. It's not my page if you don't see me with the blue on the blue dress smiling. You know. Anyway, I don't do lives anywhere else. I have my website, alexiskttyler.com. I have a Facebook page. I don't do stuff on there. I can't go all these places. I'm very busy making products, doing private readings for people. I will do private readings right now. I'm just not going to do celebrity readings. I'm not going to spend my time and effort for free sitting up here telling you what happened to this person, what happened to that person when I'm dealing with my grandmother and you all don't support and you don't donate. But private readings, you want to come to me privately, you want to pay me for a reading, I would do those privately because they're worth my time and my energy and you showing me that you fuck with me. But sitting here doing this, and it's only been 2 weeks, my grandmother physically left her body and she was just put in the ground on the 30th, which was a couple days ago, which doesn't seem real to me at all. So telling her stories and sitting here and hearing her and laughing with her, I'm not crying every day. I'm not down. I realize that how you handle these things determine your character, your integrity, your girth, your depth, or lack of it, and where you're going to go and who you are or moving into becoming. Because one thing I know about it, you can't change it. Once things like that are done, they're done. On that level, on a physical level, she's gone. But on a soul level, mental, emotional level, she's still here because she's processing things and she still wants to talk to me. And she wants to talk to my son, and there are unresolved things. And she's visiting with her mother, who they refuse to bury her beside. So thank you, 12. So yeah, I'm making new sages and have the Nipsey sage, which is absolutely gorgeous. The Leo sage, which is gorgeous. And when I decided, Nipsey thought it was a good idea. I'm going to make a sage for every zodiac. I thought that'd be good. Some of you might like that, to make it for every zodiac. So that's what I'm going to do next. And I don't know if you all realize it. Eritreans and Ethiopians, they have 2 Christmases. The American Christmas, and then they have their Christmas is January the 7th, 2022. So I now have another ceremony to get ready for my baby for his Christmas. His Eritrean and Ethiopian Christmas is January the 7th, 2022. I don't know if I have any Ethiopians or Eritreans in here now, or if they'll listen back to this later to confirm if I'm correct or not. I try to keep up with this stuff. And so, because he wants me to, and I learned so much from him. You want a Gemini sage? Okay. I look for it and have your emblem on it. I'm working on new things as we speak, so that's another reason why I'm very tired. Oh, thank you, Neat Nicole. I appreciate your donation, baby, too, so much. Yes, you can Google it and look it up. And like I say, if any Eritreans or Ethiopians listen to this, correct me if I'm wrong. Their Christmas they celebrate, if they're American or in American culture and they like it, they celebrate the American December 25th, and then their second Christmas, which is their first Christmas, is January. So yeah, I respect that and I honor whatever it is that my baby tells me to honor. And I have to get with the trial because I wasn't sure. Somebody sent me the video. I'm wondering, is Eric Holder going to have a hearing for his trial in January, or has it been moved to March? Because we still are dealing with that. You're right. Thank you. I'm a Sagittarius, so why would I not have done a Sagittarius sage? I didn't think of it until you told me. So our color, damn, what the hell is our color? Sagittarius. I had to do the Sagittarius sage. I know golden topaz is a stone. That's right, Leo gang gang. That's sad. Would you please tell me what the Sagittarius color? I'm so turned out on the Leo, West Coast Leo, that I just know his colors, and I know he always has me to do everything with blue and gold. You know, royal blue and gold. So what is our Sag color, y'all? Please tell me. I just know our stone is Sag is red, really? Okay. Because I know our stone is golden topaz. And his, I think is citronelle. I might pronounce it wrong. His gemstone for his birthday, amethyst. Well, no, because Sagittarius color is royal topaz. The stone for Sagittarius is royal topaz. I know that for a fact. So will the sage make you more like your zodiac? I'm stubborn enough. Well, it can if you do the rituals for that. If you do the rituals for that. And you do it on your days of the week. Like Sagittarius days are usually like the end of the week, like Thursday, Friday. And then you want to see what spirits are associated with that. Thank you, Tisha. Talisha, please forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Yes, Sagittarius. That's okay. I'm a November Sag. I know there's November Sagittarius, December Sagittarius. I'm a November Sag. A lot of times my birthday will come on a Thanksgiving. So I know y'all are saying purple. I have to look them up, blue topaz, but I'm telling you, I know one of the main stones for Sagittarius is a golden topaz. I know because I had the ring, and I looked it up. I had a golden topaz and gold ring. But you're saying those are other colors for Sag besides the golden topaz. Purple and stone. Yes, and I love the blues. As you say, I love blues. I love the purples. I love the blood reds. I love the deep, rich colors. Mm. So for Sagittarius, I may have more than one. Just like we can also do the dragon's blood. I love the blood red color. Speaking of that, please, I always say, because I know I have some orders I don't remember. I might have accidentally erased the email. If I owe you a product, especially the money baths and stuff, the money sages, please hit me. Email me, text me if you have my number, because my texts were erased from the old phone. And give me your name and address, because the stuff is already made. I just have it sit here because I've been trying to remember who I owe. I was just doing it because I'm trying to wait for the air to come up. I don't remember everybody, but I made your stuff. Okay. And if I can't get to you, I don't mind giving you a refund because I know it's been a while and I've been going through so much hell. So what are you doing for King for his Christmas? I know you know him. He likes to eat. People told me he didn't and he was on a diet and so skinny. That boy likes to eat. That man likes to eat. And he likes sweet stuff too. So he wants some traditional food. He wants some Eritrean food. And of course, you know, I'm always doing stuff on his altar. And he likes for me to sing to him. So, I don't know all the things. I have a gift. I'm going to show it to you when I get it. And I'm making some with a prayer. Oh, no. It can't go like that because let me tell you something. All prayers are based on the individual. So, they say he was fasting with Dr. Sabi and got even skinnier, and he didn't eat meat, but it's different. He's not under the obligation of the flesh body, because that one doesn't exist. He's in his real merkable body and in the soul body. So they need more energy to move. I probably have your stuff made, baby, but check if I owe you glycolic cream. I probably have made it, just couldn't. I always find the address. I'm sorry. As y'all know, I don't share a lot of things, but I chose to share. It's always something, that I have to learn how to deal with and try to balance. It's very difficult. So that's why I show you what I've made, and I'm constantly working behind the scenes. You don't see me, and I show you the products I make. I show you products from orders I fill. And I wanted to say, the hair and skin stuff is divine, because the stuff that I said stops your hair from falling out and shedding that I used the past few days. I'm getting a little bit shedding. I started putting that oil that I sell to you, that Nipsey gave me, with the very concentrated formula, and my hair stopped shedding. And I might do another one tonight just to show you a picture of what it looks like, because it's wet under here now. I might just show you. I want to show you the two different looks, and I'm very happy with my hair now that Nipsey gave me the formulas, and they're working very well. People are giving me good feedback on them as well. I have all those things that I'm constantly working and making. So, along with the skin products, because it's winter. So I think this is the perfect time to deal with your winter stuff, the uneven skin, the thick, dead skin on the feet, the hands, the booty, cheeks. I have the stronger formulas that Nipsey showed me how to make to peel all that uneven shit down. So, baby, along that 24K goal, you want to hit it from the back, lick it from the back. You want to bend over outside in your bikinis and shit coming up. You want to be in the sauna. You want to be in the gym. That stuff can be buttery. One color and flawless. I know, because I'm using it. Because I get really uneven with the dishpan hands. So I've been sleeping. What I hate to do, I put my gloves on. I hate putting on the gloves, but I've been doing it to get them even, to keep them even. Because I'm always liking to touch the water, touch the dishpan water, touch the products, and then have to wash my hands again. And they get uneven and get crust on them if I keep sticking them in the water, because I just love the water and stuff. I have a formula that's softer that will put on your face. If your face has not already been exfoliated down, a glycolic will pull it down, make it peel, and then you neutralize it with baking soda and water. And after you wash that off, you put whatever bleaching cream I give you. And they're natural, let me say to you. The natural ones do work slower if that's what you want. But if you want one that works faster, and they have like the salicylic acids in them, glycolic acid, alpha arbutin, which alpha arbutin is natural. Licorice root, bearberry, those are natural, but they do work a little slower. But I can mix a little bit of it with a cosmeceutical to strengthen, which is what I've been doing. It's a little slow. And my soaps do not play. The bleaching soaps, which is a natural, no hydroquinone, no chemical in the lightning soaps. It's all natural, and with the lightning oils and the half-cast soaps, I use them first to make sure they work. I have very little makeup on. That's one reason why I did it early. I was thinking about going outside, but my face was a little bit raw, and I did a treatment on my face. And but the sun, like, let me see, you can, the light, I don't know if you can see that, the light is let's see, I just opened the curtain. See, I'm not lying. It's outside. I'm right here. Natural light. It doesn't look like I got shit caked on it. Because I don't. And I'll give you what I use. I just have a real thin liquid foundation and just a little bit of powder. Well, that's fine. If you have sensitive skin, you have to tell me what's going on. But anyway, like the person was saying, a prayer with the sage. I have to do a reading. If you do a 15-minute reading to see what the spirits say about you, what's on you, what you're dealing with, what type of prayer you need, what type of energy you need. I don't have one size fits all prayer. Sure, I can tell you that. Read the 35 Psalm, 37 Psalm, 91 Psalms. Everybody can read those. But still, they're specialized prayers. And I can only see clearly if I do a reading for your spirits to tell me what's going on. Okay. Oh, I love that we say yes and put the peach there. Anyway, I'm glad to spend time with you today. I should be working. I just want to take some time out because I know you all want to see me, and I want to tell y'all how that really hurt my feelings. For my birthday and Christmas, I did not see Santa Claus or Amazon drop anything at my motherfucking door, or any donations. I was very upset with you guys. I'm very hurt by that. So I'm gonna see how you act. If not, I can just be here with Nipsey and my other spirits, my grandma, and other people that support me privately and do business with me and get readings from me. And I won't give all my information out and do a lot of videos. I think it's good to back up because I don't like the way you all have treated me. I've done so much work and so many readings to give you so much information. I'm going to keep covering Nipsey, of course, but I will not cover anything else. I really don't like you. I don't care where it comes from because whatever people order from me from Amazon, it hits my door. Actually, I've gotten gifts from my big sister that's Jewish, and Amazon's been hitting my door almost every motherfucking day. She sends me presents. She looks out for me, and she loves the work I do for Nipsey and King Von. So, yeah, I don't mind if it's Amazon. I don't give a fuck where it comes from, as long as it's what I said I wanted or what you said you're gonna send me, and it gets there safely to my fucking front door. But you're saying ooh to Amazon, but you must be also saying ooh to Cash App because it's been kind of a very dry Christmas for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I really cannot believe that you did this to Drip. The Drip Goddess. I can't believe you did this. It doesn't have to be Amazon. That's not what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where you get it from. You just hit the Cash App. My feelings are hurt. I'm a very dramatic bitch today. You know what I'm saying? With my coochie cutter motherfucking jumpsuit on. I just said to let your motherfucking ass know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to go. All right? I love you all. Talk to you soon.